Recumbent trainer. And recumbent is a big thing because when you are exercising, working out, wanting to move your body, but you still want to be comfortable. So I like that you are in a recumbent position, one that you can spend, whether it's 10 minutes or whether it's an hour if you choose to. You are looking at a big customer pick on hsn.com as well. Now this one, as you see, is the lowest price that we have been able to bring in, the FreeStep. And what's great is that you get everything that you need. You get the comfort of the recumbent. You get the ability to move it if you need to. You get the ability to work your entire body because this, with the arms that you can see extended, and Jan is joining us in this studio demonstrating, everything that you see here is adjustable as well to your height, the length of your legs, the length of your arms, and the most comfortable position that you can be in when you exercise. And you'll notice that there's nothing to plug in, there is nothing to program, you don't need to do any of that. You sit on, and it's even easy to get in and out of, and we'll share that with you. And you're sitting and you're exercising your entire body. This really is a full body workout done in a way that feels good to your body because, to be honest, a lot of times exercising doesn't always feel great, but this does. What you're gonna love about this, because we're gonna give you a full tour and so that you'll know exactly what to expect when you get this home, is that this one unit, this one FreeStep, can replace so many different things that maybe you're using or around your home, whether it is when you're strength training and you need to have resistance for your upper body. Maybe you're looking for a way to do your cardio, but you don't want a treadmill and a stair stepper and an elliptical and all of that. You want one unit that really can free up space, free up your time, but be effective, and that's what this is. There are so many upgrades on this machine. I even love the fact that it is built for whether you are shorter or taller or in between. If you have big feet, you can see there's a nice long foot pedals there. If you have longer legs or longer arms, you can really benefit from this. And we're gonna talk about the muscles that you're working here. We're gonna talk about how to use this when you get this home. Notice that it comes with a 3-year warranty, which is in itself an upgrade because typically this would have a 2-year warranty. So you've got a manufacturer's 3-year limited warranty on this. If you wanna read the reviews, please do it because it's a customer pick on hsn.com. You've got the lowest price that we've offered and at today's special, but this is only for today. Now we do anticipate that with all of the quantity that we brought in, we do anticipate that all of these will be gone by the end of the day. So if you give us a few minutes, I know you're gonna fall in love with your Teeter FreeStep. You've got 5 flex, $145.80 to get it home, and you can use any major credit card to do that. And you've got free shipping, which is also a big plus, because this can hold a weight capacity of 300 pounds. And because of that, it's sturdy, it's strong, and it's great that you're not paying for shipping. Now, if you have an HSN card, use it because you can get, today only, our 18-month VIP financing on our today's special. And it kind of averages out to a little over $40 and change to get this home, but this is the deal. You get it home, you start working out, you start getting the benefits, you're not waiting until the end of that 18 months. It's very simple. We'll talk about that again throughout the show. Just know that we are live on HSN's Facebook page, so if you have any questions for us and you wanna ask them, do it on HSN's Facebook page, and we'll do our best to answer as many live as we can. And by we, I mean me, the folks who are monitoring our page, and Riley Teeter, who is the CEO of Teeter, and she is Skyping in and joining us. And Riley, it's great to have you as our today's special, but also I have to say, happy 40th anniversary of Teeter. Happy 21st anniversary here at HSN.
Well, thank you. Yeah, Tamara, this is something that we're really excited to bring because it is completely unique to any other piece of home use equipment out there. And that is because we license this unique technology. This is physical therapy technology. And what that means is it is truly low impact on your ankles, knees, hips, and back. And if you can look at this stride that I have going here, look at how gently I'm just pushing down with the legs. This is a linear stride instead of a cycle or elliptical path. And those can create knee problems because you're pushing up with one part of your leg while simultaneously pulling back with the other part of your leg. So yes, a recumbent bike is more low impact than a treadmill, but it's not totally joint friendly. This is finally a machine that you can have in your home that is truly joint friendly. And we're gonna show you all sorts of studies, perception surveys of people trying different products and what they say about the FreeStep. I mean, there's a lot of science that goes behind this, but we all knew all that from the beginning because this technology has been in physical therapy offices for years, and it is well proven and well documented to be an easier, better way to exercise for your body.
Absolutely, and I like that, and I know a lot of us clue into easier and better and effective, and that's what we're talking about. When you're exercising and working out, maybe at the beginning of this year, you said, okay, I'm gonna exercise, I'm gonna start moving, and I'm gonna walk around the neighborhood, walk around the block, and then you realized after a couple of days, that's not as easy as it sounds, whether it's because of the conditions outside, maybe it's the weather, maybe it's the fact that you don't feel stable when you're walking outside. Maybe it's the fact that walking itself is an impact exercise. Do you notice how we're sitting comfortably, we're holding on, and we're not lifting up our feet and pounding? And that's why it's a customer pick, and it's because it really is an easier way to start to achieve the goals that you want. So Riley, we're gonna come on back because the fact that this is a customer pick, it's already loved and tried and true. And I'd love for you to, for maybe folks who are new to seeing the FreeStep, give us a tour.
Okay, well, first of all, this is our LT3. So this is our most advanced model. And let me tell you, today it is cheaper than our entry-level model that doesn't have half the bells and whistles that this has. Plus, you're getting that extended warranty. So some key features that you're getting on this, of course, is that technology that makes this low impact for the joints, but you're also getting upgraded bearings, and they're stainless steel bearings, and that makes sure that you have a nearly friction-free system that gives you silent operation and also zero maintenance needed on the product. You're getting our upgraded foot pedals that have a rubber overlay that gives you a nice soft step and grip. You're getting our upgraded handles, which, by the way, are completely adjustable into high and low positions and into length. And what that means is that you're able to target your entire upper body. So in the position that I have it, my hands are on top, I'm working the triceps. That's the back of the arms, or the bat wings that we hate. We're tightening and toning that area. I can turn my hands the other way and curl these handles to work the front of my arms, the biceps. And then you can adjust it like Kim has into the upright position, and that's easy. You just pull the pin, spin it around, and lock it. And here we're working the chest and the back. So I know guys like a nice strong chest. This is a way to get it. But also just that whole body means that you're gonna look better in your tank tops, you're gonna tighten and tone, you're gonna get more muscle development, which is important to improving your metabolism, because our muscles and active tissue, it burns more calorie at rest. So the more muscle you have, the better metabolism you have. And that's why people say, gosh, in my 20s, I had a great metabolism. That's because that's when you have more muscle mass as a percentage of your body. But then as we age, right, starting at 30, it just breaks down. And no changes in your physical activity, muscle just starts breaking down. And then that happens more rapidly after age 50. And that's what changes your metabolism. So building up that muscle mass is important for that, as well as building bone density, right? So there's a lot of great things that you get from exercise besides just losing the weight. And on top of that, the CDC, the Center of Disease Control, says that exercise just 30 minutes, that's 2% of your day, 30 minutes a day, but they only need you to do it 5 days a week, will lower blood pressure, reduce cholesterol, reduce your risk of heart disease, stroke, type 2 diabetes, metabolic syndrome, plus it's going to improve your cognitive function. You're gonna think sharper, you're gonna think better, and it reduces depression and anxiety. That is a powerful thing that you can do for your body to look and feel your best, improve the quality and the length of your life.
And that's why, I mean, and we've known that exercise is good for us, but I love, Riley, as you're kind of laying it out in ways that maybe we hadn't thought of before, because a lot of times really exercise is connected in our minds to how I look in the mirror, how my pants can zip up, and what the scale, what the number is on the scale. But when it comes to it's overall good for your body, it really makes a much bigger difference whether we're doing it or not. And if the only reason you're not exercising is because it's just kind of hard for you to find a way to comfortably fit it into your lifestyle, then have something at home. That's gonna be the easiest way, because I love, as Riley broke it down, 2% of your day, 30 minutes a day, that's only 2% of your day. 5 times a week, that's only 10% of your week. That's something that we can do, particularly if we don't have to bundle up and go out in the weather, or we don't have to change anything else about our day. This is something that, because it's quiet, it's not like, oh, after 8 p.m. I can't get on my exercise machine because it's gonna be too loud, it's gonna be too disruptive. There's nothing to plug in. It's not making any noise. You can see Jan and I are on, and it's otherwise silent in here. And this is the way it's gonna be for you as well. And Riley, we're showing you the machine itself. You can see how ergonomic it is.
That's right. I mean, besides that technology that makes it easy on the joint that we got from the physical therapy equipment, we also got this very ergonomic design that makes it more comfortable from beginning to end. From the seat, how comfortable it is, the adjustable handle length so that it can cater to any body type and allow you to adjust it to target different muscles, your chest, your back, your triceps, your biceps. Here's the seat. This is a massive upgrade. This is now a full foam seat. So that means that it's not a foam with upholstery. It's actually solid foam. It's bigger, it's thicker, it adjusts forward and back. It reclines, it has a ratchet system so you can lift it easily up and down. So this is a brand new seat design and the very, very best technology. And there's that soft step. That is a rubber overlay that gives you a good grip and a little bit extra cushioning. And of course, our display. So that gives you time, distance, speed, and calories burned. And that device stand, that is so much more than a device stand, because you can download onto your device the Teeter Move app. And that means that you have a coach and a trainer with you. And guess how much that costs you?
How much?
Nothing. It's not a 30-day trial, and it's not a 1-year limited subscription. It is a forever free app that will give you somewhere you can go to, somebody that's gonna motivate you. I got Kim here. She's one of our trainers, and she's gonna guide you through the entire process of getting healthy at home. She's gonna get you in a 10-minute class or more intensity. There she is, and she's gorgeous. And so it's just a fun way to know that you have a buddy that's gonna work out with you and make sure that you're breathing properly, that you are getting the right type of workout. We're talking about changing your hand positions. Kim's gonna show you how to do that, when to do it, get you doing crazy things like just your arms and just your legs, and make it fun and give you some variety. So I think that's a huge value add to the experience, because other products I know out there, they don't give you a free app. No. Maybe for a couple days they do,
right?
But it's not indefinitely, and we're always adding new content, so we're keeping it fresh and fun all the time.
That's right. So you're never gonna get bored. It's always gonna be some variety. It's always gonna be something new, and that's really what keeps you active and what keeps you motivated, is that you're always looking forward to the next thing, the next challenge, the next discovery, and that's what you're doing here, and you're doing it at home on your own time, for your own length of time as well. You don't have to commit to going to a class and dedicating an hour every day or every other day, whatever their schedule says. This is for you and for the folks in your home. So it really can be an overall experience for everybody who has a chance to own the Teeter FreeStep. Now, speaking of folks who've used it and talk about their experience, we want you to listen to some testimonials of some folks who have used theirs and love theirs. And while you're listening, I want to make sure you go ahead and order yours while we've got it at the lowest price, while it is our today's special.
And it's helping me to transition into walking, moving around, and exercising. The FreeStep has been a lifesaver for me. It really has.
Instead of sitting in my favorite chair, now I'm sitting on FreeStep. I can watch TV, and I'm moving my legs, I'm moving my arms. Before I know it, the show's over, and I just got a great workout without even thinking about it.
This action of the FreeStep is just beautiful. It's unique. I can still get a great workout without having to feel like I have to kill my knees and kill my body. I thought, wow, I have found what I need right now in my life.
Okay, I like that. When you find something that just works for you, I mean, it really does make all the difference. And like I said, today is the last day of January. So if you're saying, wait a minute, where did the year go? I was supposed to, you know, you fill in the blank. I was supposed to work out every day this month. Or I was supposed to work out 5 days a week this month, and it didn't work out for a variety of reasons, because I understand life happens, things get in the way. But if you had this at home, even if it was just for a few minutes, you get on, you start to use it, it becomes part of whether it's your morning routine or your evening routine. It becomes part of when you watch your favorite show, you watch it guilt-free, because you're not just sitting there on the sofa for 30 minutes, you can sit on your FreeStep and get active and move and get fit and be comfortable and notice that recumbent position that you're in. Remember, you're working your entire body. You're working your upper body, your lower body. You're burning calories. And you know what, Riley, you were even talking about this, and I'd like to kind of dive in depth a little bit more about the muscles you're using and the calories you're burning.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a huge point, because of course we want to get the most bang for our buck. And this accomplishes that. And that's something we're really proud of, because it's not just easy on the joints and easy on the muscles, but it's incredibly effective. And this comes from a study that was done by a third party, the Colorado Center of Health and Sports Sciences. They compared the FreeStep to a standard recumbent bike. So same type of motor and technology that actually is housed in the unit. So we're not trying to change anything up besides the actual equipment itself. So the technology internally is the same. And then they hook people up to sophisticated metabolic measuring equipment, because we're not going to rely on what the machines are telling you you burn. And they determined that the FreeStep burns 17.4% more calories in every workout. So that is a massive efficiency gain. You would have to work out 7 times on the recumbent bike to equal 5.8 workouts on the FreeStep.
Wow.
That's incredible to me in a time savings. But you know what's even more wild? And Tom was talking about that in the testimonial we just saw. You actually end up still doing the 7 workouts, in the sense that it feels easier, right? When you're using a bike, you're using only one muscle group. Those legs are getting overworked. They start to burn, they start to tire out, and you're going, oh my gosh, how much longer, right?
Right.
You know? And that just makes you want to get off the product. So here's that study again so you can see. And what's happening is that full body muscle engagement means that you burn more calories. Of course, it just makes sense. The more muscles used, the more energy expended, you burn more calories. But here's the big difference. That upper and lower body engagement also means you're distributing the muscle exertion. So now one muscle's getting overworked. Each one's getting worked. And that is contributing to the power that's utilized, and that means that it feels easier, right?
Right.
It just makes sense. And that's why people get on this and they just watch their show and glide through the workout. My dad hopefully is going to call in later, and I hope I don't steal his story for him, because my mom is hysterical, right? Sadly, she broke her hip and she's doing recovery. The dog ran in front of her and she fell. But my mom is not one for exercise, and she knows she has to rehabilitate. And she is using her FreeStep. And she thought she was watching half-an-hour shows, because that's how you get through this workout that's so great, is that it's silent. So you put on your favorite show and you just glide through the show. Well, she thought she was watching half-an-hour shows, and they were hour-long shows. She figured it out. She's like, oh my gosh, I've been doing hour-long workouts. It was like, but it's so true. I mean, it's like the technology that's in this, we're distributing the muscle exertion, we're using our whole body, that's cranking up your calorie burn, it's making it feel easier, but it also has this special technology that gives you that easy on the joints and the glide motion.
That's right.
So you just glide.
Yes.
It's silent, you glide, you push, you glide, and you just, it allows you to zone out.
That's right.
You can just,
I love that story.
Focus on something else.
I love that story, Riley, because you can't accidentally have an hour-long workout if you're like hoofing it through the whole thing,
Yeah.
right? If you're
Right.
struggling with every movement, you're counting every second. But when you're on your FreeStep, you're just on it. You don't even really think about it, like you said, and like she said. Before you know it, you've worked out maybe longer that day than you have in memory, right? And then the more you use it, you will have worked out and you will have been more active than you can even remember. And it's gonna be something that you just seamlessly do. It just fits into your life. That's why I like this. That's why I like this in your home. And that's one of the reasons why, because of the way that this is designed and you're working your whole body, it's not like you have to spend 30 minutes working your legs and then get off and then go do a different exercise and then spend 30 minutes working your arms and then 30 minutes working your back. You're doing all of it at the same time. So Riley, you're actually getting the most use of your time and the best use of your body with your FreeStep.
Yes. That is so true. You are getting an incredibly efficient exercise in the fact that every muscle is engaged. Every muscle is getting tightened and toned. You're getting better definition. You're getting better calorie burn, and it feels easier. I mean, there really is a lot to be said about how this is designed to make fitness accessible for everybody.
For sure.
It has the ability to dial down to zero resistance, because this is a physical therapy technology. And that means if you're just starting out, say you just had a joint injury or even a joint replacement, or you just are at the bottom of your fitness level right now, and you went to get on another piece of equipment, it would beat you down in 5 minutes, right? And it just is deflating. You can't get a rhythm, you can't get a system. This allows you to get started and build in those small increments. And if you put your focus on the goal of being healthy and you start defining yourself, I'm somebody that cares about my health. I'm somebody that wants to have that quality in the length of my life. And then you will find that it is very easy to make this a habit. I mean, Kim and I were talking before the show. We're both moms, and we both work out pretty regularly. And the motivation as being just a physical change, it faded away a long time ago.
Right.
It becomes, I need a way to break through the stress of my life. I work full time, I have kids. I need to de-escalate the anxiety inside of myself. Exercise is proven to do that, and I have high cholesterol. I know I have to do cardio. My doctor tells me it every time I show up. I hate cardio. I despise it. Like, it's just not enjoyable for me. Kim loves it. Kim's like, I dance with the neighbors. I love cardio. She teaches classes down at the local Y. No. So, having something where I can turn on the show after my kids go to bed, I turn on a show and I just sit there and I watch it. And it's pretty funny because now how, shows go to the next one.
Yes.
I just keep going sometimes. I'm like, okay, I guess we're not done yet. I feel good still. and that makes a difference, right? All of a sudden you have a habit newly formed because it's easier to do. You can commit to this. And I encourage you, if you're questioning me, go read the reviews, because that is what people are saying, is I can do this.
Yes.
I'm shocked when I started it, the difference of where I am now, because the entry was so much easier. It was so much more gradual, so much more doable.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You know what? Riley, a lot of people, when they heard you say how much you despise cardio, they were like, yes, she's just like me. You don't have to love it, but we have to do it. So if we have to do it,
Right.
we may as well have a good time with it. And speaking of having a good time with fitness, Roger Teeter's on the phone. He is celebrating his 40th anniversary, 21 years here at HSN, but 40 years in business. And Roger, when we talk about you wouldn't do it if you didn't love it, you are the face of that. And we say happy anniversary to you.
Thanks, Tamara. Hi, Riley. You know, Riley hears me say it all her life, you know, use it or lose it. And that's been so critical to me personally. You know, I'm 83 this year, and I'm still able to do the things I love to do, running a slalom course, water skiing, snow skiing. I got a little rowboat that I love. That would be impossible if I didn't have, if I hadn't put some effort into a maintenance program. It doesn't take a lot of time, especially when you got something like the FreeStep that is so flexible that allows you to take care of virtually your entire body by just moving some arms around and just changing some things, but doing it all in one workout. And I had to laugh because you were talking about zoning out. Well, our mom did the ultimate zone out. You know, she stumbled over our Irish setter and broke her hip about 7 months ago, and the FreeStep was a doctor-approved exercise device that she used to get her strength back. And she laughs. She laughs about getting onto it to watch her 30-minute show. And when the show was over, she realized it was an hour show. She just zoomed right past it, you know, and had an hour workout and didn't even notice.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I absolutely love FreeStep. I love my inversion table. You know, that's the thing that got this company started and has given me the jump start to be active. But maintaining the activeness is so critical.
Yeah.
And it, by the way, Tamara, you mentioned something about, you know, we don't do this just to what you can see in the mirror.
Right.
The fact is, when you're fit, you do look better. You look younger, and very important. And I can speak from experience. When you're in good shape and fit, you move usefully.
Yes.
So many people give away their age by how they move. They think about their appearance, but then they move old.
Yes.
And the FreeStep can help you move young and stay that way.
Absolutely. You know, and you're so right about that. The fact that you will look better, but you'll feel better, and you will, and you notice it in small and big ways too. And when you have something that can allow you to just zone out if you choose to, and focus on other things, while you're focusing on other things, because the FreeStep is made to work your entire body, you're working your entire body. There's nothing else that you can do that can do all of that at the same time. So Roger, I thank you for not only the inversion table, not only to help us to focus on our bodies in the best way, but in a way that gives us longevity. So we really do appreciate you.
Yeah, you're very welcome. I love my job, and it's because it's changing lives, and the FreeStep and the inversion table have been instrumental in changing so many lives, and I'm actually humbled by that.
Oh, well, you know what, Roger, happy anniversary to you. And we look forward to seeing you again soon. And we're glad that Riley is joining us as well. We're glad to have her also carrying on and showing us that we can be fit and active, and you know, look forward to being active for years and years to come. So we definitely appreciate both of you for sure.
All right. Thanks, Tamara.
You take care. And so let me share with you, if you have been watching and maybe you've seen some of the testimonials and you've been listening and you've been saying, wait a minute, this looks like something that I could do. I'm sitting, I'm in a recumbent position, I'm working my entire body. This can hold up to 300 pounds. And I'll tell you, if maybe weight loss is something that is necessary for you. The idea of jumping up and down or doing anything with any kind of, high impact is just not in the cards for you. I want you to try this. I want you to call us or go to hsn.com. Order yours. It's the first thing that you see right on the homepage of hsn.com. If you'd rather call on the phone, you can do that. And here's the item number. It's 733167. You can use any major credit card and get this home. Today you've got free shipping. Today you are getting the lowest price. As a matter of fact, you're saving about $220, actually more than that, because you're saving $220 off of the regular HSN price. But if you were gonna pay for shipping, you'd be paying about $300 more than what you're spending today. So, like I said, if you're saying, I want a full body workout, I want something that I know can work for me, I want something that's really gonna keep my joints in mind without all the impact, I wanna work my entire body from head to toe, and I wanna be comfortable in the process, you've got it all here. One thing I wanna also mention before we go back to Riley and hear more is that you'll notice that we have ours on a hard floor, and we also have a mat down. You can put it on a hard floor, you can put it on carpet. If you want a mat, we do have those available on hsn.com, so you can ask about getting those. But you don't have to, it's just, that's how we have ours. So if you prefer to have the mat, then go ahead and pick that up. But you can also use it on carpet because Riley, you're not jumping up and down, the machine is not moving all around. It's really strong and really sturdy and really made for use.
Right, and it has great feet underneath it to protect your floors already and allow you to adjust if your floors aren't 100% even. I know mine aren't. My house has got an older floor base and it's not square, so it allows you to adjust it so it's always stable and comfortable for you. So you don't have to have the mat. It's just a great feature if you want it. I want to jump back into this technology because I really cannot stress enough to those people at home that this is truly unique. You might have seen equipment out there that uses upper and lower body or the person is seated, but this is something where the technology comes from physical therapy equipment. We actually had to go license this technology. So we've been in business for 40 years, as you mentioned. We focus on joint care. And we know how joint pain impacts physical activity. It becomes a downward spiral. You get the pain, you stop moving because it hurts, and then your muscles weaken, more pressure on the joint, you gain weight, more pressure on the joint, the worse it becomes for you. And so we knew there wasn't equipment out there. There really isn't equipment even in the gym, let alone equipment that you can put into your home. And that technology is only found in the physical therapy offices because they're designed to help you recover. And so we had to license that technology. And so we paid them to put it into this equipment. And they helped us make an incredible piece for your home. And you can see that in the reviews. I think it's pretty incredible. A piece of fitness equipment is a customer pick with so many 5-star reviews, because I promise you, if you go look at most fitness equipment, they're lucky to get a 3-star. Right. And that's because it's not designed ergonomically. It is either, too high intensity. You're sweating, it's pounding, they're expecting you to already be fit to use their fitness product, or it's just junky. I mean, the truth in the fitness industry is there's about 3 factories that make fitness equipment. Oh. And so the brands go over there and they say, I'm looking for a bike, and they walk into the factory showroom and they say, I'll take that one, but change it to blue and we'll do a couple different plastic change out so it looks like us, and they slap their brand on it. We obviously couldn't do that because we licensed this technology, so absolutely everything has been engineered and customized for us. And we have 3 layers of inspection that this product goes through before it gets to you. It is tested to 2.3 million cycles. This is truly a labor of love because we are a family business. You heard from my dad. He suffered in his 40s with debilitating pain. He knows what it's like, and he turned his life around with the inversion table, getting back to a pain-free body. But to be the active person that he is in his 80s, he uses exercise. He is moving his body. And we knew, we're telling people at home, here, decompress and get, rid of the back pain, but there's nowhere for you to go now that you can exercise easily. And so it became really paramount with so many people looking to my dad as an example. If I want to be like him, we got to give him a way to get there.
Right.
And that's why we came out with this product. And I know it's possible. I know it's possible because I read these reviews that these people that have mobility issues, have weaknesses or pain, or they have been out of the fitness game for so long and they think, I'll never get back to it. I cannot do it. Walking's hard.
Yeah.
This is something you can do.
Right.
This is something, let me show you how easy it is to get into.
Okay.
So you put the handle forward like this. It becomes a stability point. You can sit on and then twist into position. And then you're stable. You're in this nice, big, comfortable seat, and you just press. No cycle motion that's hard on the joint. Press down. Your hips are in alignment with your knees, in alignment with your ankles. So you have the ability to drive that power through an alignment of your joints. So much easier on the body. And you can just sit here and glide and just build that muscle, build that endurance, build your capabilities to do things in your life. Because remember, the CDC says 5 times a week, 30 minutes a day, so that's 2% of that day is devoted to exercise, and you can have massive health benefits. They say it's the most important thing you can do for the quality and the length of your life.
Wow.
It's going to improve your cholesterol. That's why I do it. I have sky high cholesterol. It's going to reduce blood pressure, reduce your risk of heart disease, stroke, type 2 diabetes, metabolic syndrome. It's going to improve your cognitive function. You want to keep your thinking skills sharp? Exercise is the way to do it. Get that blood pumping. And it's going to build your endorphins, reduce your stress, your anxiety, your depression. This is the fountain of youth.
Wow.
And you can have it if you just give a little bit of time and commitment. And this is a product where you can get there. You can do it, I promise you.
And you're doing it at home. That's the thing. You don't have to go out and make an appointment. You don't have to get a babysitter. You don't have to do any of that. You do it at home on your own time when you decide to do it. Whatever 30 minutes of the day that you want to spend, you spend it right here. And you see that difference, and you start to feel more confident in yourself and your strength and your abilities. And there are so many people have agreed with that. As a matter of fact, we want to listen to a few who've had a chance to try their FreeStep. While you're listening, remember, it's our today's special only for today. So don't miss out on the free shipping, the great price, the 5 flex. Go for it.
I love my FreeStep. It gives me all the diversification that I need. It gives me the upper body and the lower body. I get to have fun on it. I've noticed the most definition in my knees and in my thigh area, that little V that starts to happen. I love that. It's just amazing to feel like your muscles are starting to tone up. I'm starting to get less jiggle in the arms now. I'm feeling energized. I'm feeling better. Feeling the muscles starting to engage and walking around, and I'm like, I feel firm. I feel good, The
versatility of it is a great thing. To have one machine where you can use your arms and use your legs, or use both at the same time. FreeStep gives me a fantastic workout. I love doing it. I can vary my workout so it makes it easy, and then I can progress and make it harder if I want to. So, it's beautiful.
The FreeStep has been a game changer. It answered so many of the issues that I had with doing a cardio workout. I can sit there, I can get a full body workout. It's been a godsend.
I like to see the variety there in the testimonials, because you saw some folks who maybe are going a little bit easier going like I am. You saw that last gentleman who was just kind of pumping it out. And everything in between. So you really work to your level. And I was talking to one of my best friends as I was driving to work today. We were talking about exercising. As a matter of fact, she was exercising while we were talking. She was out on a walk, and she said, something just clicked finally. There's a lot of reasons for why maybe you haven't exercised in a long time. And those reasons there could be 1,000 reasons why. We all know what made us stop, how long it's been, but what's gonna get you going again? Because we know that once we start going, we just keep going. Things get better. You feel better afterwards. And so for you, if you're saying, this kind of clicks with me. I get it. I know I need to work my body. I know I need to do cardio. I know I need to exercise, but it's too cold outside. It's not safe outside. It's hard for me to walk. I don't feel comfortable. I don't have a partner to walk with. So unless I have somebody to walk with, I can't go, alone. My gym is closed. There's like 1,000 different reasons of why we don't do it. But when you see a fit step like this, and you're saying, wait a minute, I can work my entire body, my upper body, my shoulders, my biceps, my triceps, my chest, my back, my core, just by lifting up your knees, you're working your midsection, and you're working your entire lower body, and I'm sitting, and I'm not plugged in, I'm not, using up a lot of electricity, and it's not making noise, and I don't have to jump up and down, and I can spread out the payment, get it shipped to me for free, and I can have access to the app, and Riley, we'll talk about that again, so that I always have something new to look forward to. I'm never gonna get bored. It just makes sense. Riley, let's talk about, this is that app you were talking about earlier.
Right, so we're always adding new content, and we have a bunch of different trainers that can guide you through your workout. We're gonna make sure that you're in proper body position, that you're aware of all the different adjustments that you can make to target different muscles. There's different classes you can take, like you can do a high intensity, you can do a one that's more gentle. This is something that is incredible. So this is actually done outside of our company at the Colorado Center of Health and Sport Science. Participants were put on a recumbent bike, so that's a seated bike known to be low impact on the joints, and then they got on a FreeStep and compared just those two. So this is not all cardio equipment versus FreeStep, but another considered to be joint-friendly piece of cardio equipment versus FreeStep. And 97% of those people said that the FreeStep was gentle and low impact on their knees compared to the other one, and their back and their hips. This is a huge deal, because if you have pain or you want to avoid joint pain, this technology is the only one in the home use that has that linear stepping technology that is used in physical therapy offices. And the study went further, hooking people up to sophisticated metabolic measuring equipment, and found that the FreeStep burns 17.4% more calories. And that is because you're using both your upper and lower body, right? You're engaging more muscles. More muscles mean more calories burned. But it also means you're distributing the muscle exertion. You're not just using your legs, and those legs get overworked and overtired and burned, and they're begging you to stop. You're distributing it so it feels easier. Yes. So isn't that great? Like burning more calories, yes, and getting more results.
Getting more results, wait a minute, and you're not knocking yourself out at the same time because it feels easier. And
that's right, take a look at this. Yes. 7 workouts you would have to do on a recumbent bike to equal 5.8 workouts on the FreeStep as far as calories burned, right? So burning calories is how you lose weight. So you want to burn more calories, obviously, but here you can do less workouts and get the same equivalent result with the FreeStep. But I think what's truly interesting is that people don't choose to work out less. They choose to work out the full allotted time. They go for the full 30 minutes. Sometimes they go for 60 minutes because their body's not screaming at them to stop.
Yes.
And that's because we're using the whole body. That is because we also give you a lot of different resistance options. You can dial all the way down to a 0 resistance, or you can crank it all the way up. And by the way, it's silent at every resistance level. So you're not gonna all of a sudden go from this gentle, quiet machine to a whirling, burling, wake everybody up, can't hear the TV machine, right?
Right.
So it's just a better way to work out. It's a feel-good way that makes fitness possible for absolutely everybody.
Yes, and I'm glad that we've got it as a today's special, but remember, it's only for today. We brought in just a little bit of quantity, and we do expect, because there will be presentations later on this afternoon, we do expect that all of them will go. So if you are watching and you're saying, you know what, I'm really interested in, and it sounds good, and remember, check with your physician before you start this or any other fitness program. But if you're saying, just like, you know, Riley was saying, her physician always says, you know, you need to do cardio. This is the thing. I know I need to do it, but I don't know what to do. You're looking at a full body exercise. Remember, you're getting access to that app, free access from now until. There is no limit, there is no cutoff date. So they can help you with how to position yourself. So if you don't know, you will have professionals who do, which is always great. And I was talking to some friends here at work before the show. I was saying, you know, before I had my baby, who's 3.5 now, I used to work out like a crazy woman. And that's just what I did. But now I don't want to work out like that anymore. I don't want to, you know, and I don't have the time to, but I know I need to exercise. So what do? I find something that now works for me in my lifestyle. This is for you. Call us, shop on hsn.com. Go ahead and get yours today at our today's special price, $220 off of our regular price, and free shipping, which is a total savings of about $300. Use any major credit card, and you can get it home on 5 installments, 5 flex pay of $145.80. Use your HSN card if you have one. And if you don't, you can apply for one, and when you're approved, you can take advantage of this. It's an 18-month VIP financing, so it's like having an 18-month flex pay. Works out to be about $40, but you've got it, and you can start working out. Let's take a listen to more testimonials. This is Dr. Stedman. I want you to listen to Dr. Stedman, and while you're listening, I want to make sure that you go ahead and order your today's special.
Every body system that we look at benefits from exercise. The cardiovascular system, respiratory. I spend a lot of my time telling patients, whatever it takes, we've got to keep you moving. The FreeStep is versatile in terms of the amount of force that can be applied. The resistance is variable. The position is comfortable. It allows for a more natural running type motion without the stress of standing and weight bearing during the activity.
You know something else, Riley, that as I was watching that demonstration with Dr. Stedman, and also as I'm using it, you don't necessarily have to be dressed in workout attire. I've been, you know, you can wear what's comfortable for you as long as you can move, especially when you have this at home. It's completely up to you. I've been on this for almost 50 minutes now, and I'm on a lower setting, but I'm not dripping in sweat. I'm not huffing and puffing, but when I stop, I can feel that my muscles had a workout.
Yeah, it is so true. I mean, I think that that's one of the hurdles in going to the gym is that you're like, you know, oh, I got to change my clothes. That alone to me takes some motivation. Like, right? I got to put on this or that or the tight pants, and I don't want to go through all of that. So the fact you can just, you know, whatever you're comfortable in at home, jump on, get a workout. I mean, sometimes if you just want to get on in the morning on your way to get your cup of coffee, or, you know, get on for 5 minutes, do it that way, whatever feels right. It's all about getting your body in motion and making those commitments, getting that mindset that I am a person who takes care of my health. I am a person who cares about my body. And you stop thinking about working out as a punishment to your body, right, and start thinking about it as a celebration of your body, taking care of it, because you want to lead a healthy, long, functional life where you can do the things that you love. It's a little bit of a commitment for a lot of payout. Tomorrow, I know we're running out of time, so I just want to point out for everybody at home that this is our LT3 stepper. So this is our very most feature-rich model. At this value, it's cheaper than our entry-level one that's called the LT1. So you're getting all the bells and whistles on this product. Plus, I don't think I mentioned this to you. The 3-year warranty is an extended warranty. So if you were to buy it from us, it would be $949, but you would only get a 2-year warranty. So that's an extra bonus. So here you're seeing the features that make this an upgraded version. So you're getting better bearings. They're stainless steel bearings that mean no maintenance, very little wear and tear, so it'll last you a long period of time. You're getting upgraded handles that gives you variable adjustment to target different muscles. They have a nicer overlay, and you're getting our best seat technology. This is a thicker, more durable design. It is not nylon or what is that, vinyl over foam. It is a full foam, like blow foam mold. So it's through and through. It will not rip and tear. It is adjustable forward and back. It is adjustable into a reclining position, up and down. You are getting our soft step pedals. So these are upgraded with a rubber overlay to give you a little bit of extra cushion and gripping. You get the digital console that has time, distance, speed, and calories burned. And of course, that device stand so that you can queue up our mobile app, which is free. It is free for 30 days. It's free for 365 days. It's free forever. Unlike every other app out there that makes you put in your credit card and then has a gotcha date when you start getting charges. Yes. We will never do that to you. Plus, we have the most fun trainers. We have Kim. We have a bunch of other trainers that you can queue up. She has this awesome one. It's the perfect one. If you're a morning person and want to get your workout done at the beginning of the day, she has this great one where she just kind of like wakes you up and is like, let's feel our legs. And it just makes you so body aware. And you're like, oh yeah, I am powerful. Like I can feel my legs moving and they're propelling me forward in life. It just is a very mindful connection where, again, you know, where I was saying, you start to celebrate your body and go, I'm strong. That's what I'm doing here. I'm not just focused on being bikini ready. I'm focused on being the strongest person I can be, building the muscles so I can power through my life and do the things I want to do, have a healthy heart, have healthy everything. I mean, that's what the CDC says. The Center of Disease Control and Prevention is exercise is the most powerful thing you can do for the quality and the length of your life. Yes. But I think we've just warped what exercise is in our heads. We've turned it into this ugly beast because the products to date have done that to us. Like you watch those commercials, they're like, go, and they're sweating and these people are pounding and you're like, no, thank you. I do not want to do that, right? Or they're really cheap pieces of equipment where they're preying on the fact that you do want to feel good, you do want to work out, but they give you a cheap price point and you get it home and you go, this feels terrible. Right. I don't feel secure on the product. It's hurting my body. The seat's too small. It's digging into me. You have all these points of discomfort, and eventually you go, well, forget it. Right. Right. So this is finally a piece that's comfortable. It's comfortable ergonomically when you're sitting in it. It's comfortable on your joints. It's comfortable on your muscles because you're distributing that muscle exertion, but it's also effective because as that Colorado Center of Health and Sports Science study said, you're burning more calories because you are engaging more muscles. So more effective, more results, feels easier. To me, that's the trifecta of a piece of equipment. And that's where it comes out in the fact that we license the technology. We spent many, many engineering hours to make sure this was right. I mean, it was really frustrating. I will tell you the truth. When we started designing this, we had a goal price point. We are well above that. But as a company, we went, well, we can't use that, type of material. We can't have it function like that. And we had to keep going back to the drawing board to make sure we got it right. Right. And that's why it's a 5-star product. That is why when people were spending $949, they were still saying 5 stars. Yes. Because it meets that expectation of quality. So, I mean, I can't even imagine we're going to be blowing up the star review at 729.
Yeah, and when you read the reviews, and the reviews like, my legs feel great. I love using it. I love getting on this. It's something that I look forward to. It brought me back to exercise. It helped me to get my energy back. All of those things. And if you've been watching, whether it's for 2 minutes, or maybe you've watched this entire show and you're saying, I really want that. Use FlexPay, because FlexPay just makes it easier for you to, in small chunks, pay for this one and get it home. But keeping in mind, it's for you and everybody else in the household, whether they are new to exercise or maybe they're advanced, because you can dial up or dial down. So you don't have to be advanced, you don't have to be a beginner. Everybody can benefit from a full body workout. And Riley, really quickly, because I know that our clock is almost gone, height-wise, what is the shortest, what is the tallest that I can use on this machine?
It's 4'8" to 6'6" with a 300-pound user weight capacity. It really is built to accommodate the entire family in the different adjustments you can make. There's a wide range of how high you can set the seat, how long you can put the handles, the backrest. All of these things are very adjustable. Not to mention that we have a lot of diversity in the resistance level. So this can accommodate grandma, it can accommodate the 16-year-old son who's looking to get a great workout. It really is a diverse piece of equipment that will fit different body types. Like I said, even people that have mobility issues, the fact of how you can use this handle out like this and position to get in, you're nice and secure on the product. It really is fitness for everybody.
For sure. And you know what, Riley, I thank you so much for being with us and bringing us such a great Today's Special. Kim, thanks as well for working out. I know you're gonna keep us healthy on that app as well. But definitely happy 40th anniversary, happy 21st anniversary here at HSN. And I know, Riley, we're gonna see you a little bit later on this afternoon.
Yes, thank you, Tamara. Have a great evening.
You take care. And so if you want to go ahead and pick yours up, please do it. Remember, this is the lowest price that we've got. You've got free shipping. You've got it on 5 Flex. You're getting the entire workout what I should say is a full body workout that you are getting from top to bottom. You'll notice that you don't have impact. You're not jumping up and down. Read the reviews. If you want to go for yours, this is your time to do it. And you'll notice if you want to spread those payments out, do that. You've got it on any major credit card for about $145. You've got free shipping here, that 3-year warranty, which is an upgrade. Normally it's only 2, now you're getting 3. 300-pound weight capacity. This is gonna be great for all fitness levels, whether you are beginner or advanced or anybody in between. And here's the item number I wanna make sure that you've got. It's 733167. If you're on your computer, if you're near hsn.com or the HSN app, read those reviews. And I encourage you to get yours today while we still have them in stock, because we do expect all of them to go. Now we are gonna jump in. We've got, speaking of health and wellness, we are gonna hear from Andrew Lessman. He's got the last day of his monthly special of the Healthy Hair, Skin, and Nails.
Hi there, Andrew Lessman here with our monthly special for January. It's New Year, New You, so it's a great opportunity to enjoy